Good morning again, everyone. My name is Mharlyn, and for today, we will be recording our submission for laboratory number 3, Business Process and Enterprise Systems, Fulfillment Process. The fulfillment process is what happens in a company when an order for a product is received, the fulfillment of the order. These includes warehousing, finding the item ordered, packaging it, and shipping it to the right address. The objectives of this laboratory is to understand the concept of the fulfillment process. I have received an email. Know the importance of the fulfillment process when delivering your product to your customers. For question number 1, enumerate and explain the different steps in order fulfillment. Maintaining inventory. Maintaining an accurate inventory is a very special that counts for any type of businesses. Responding to a sales order to determine availability and location in inventory. Let's mention the sales order entry. There are 4 steps in sales order entry process. These are taking the customer's order, checking and approving customer's credit, checking inventory availability, and responding to customer inquiries. Confirming pricing. This should provide the accurate pricing information. We should know about the price of our services, choose appropriate plan, discounts, and service upgrade. Configuring the order if there is more than one piece or product. Booking the order, placing a request into the inventory system for what is ordered. Acknowledging and confirming the order is booked. Order acknowledgement is a written confirmation that the order is booked or received. The sales manager or online software should issue you an order acknowledgement. As soon as you made an order booking or purchase an online software, that should issue you an order acknowledgement. After receiving an order acknowledgement, it is being expected that customers should make a payment for ordered goods and services, and therefore you can expect to receive an invoice or the bill. Invoicing or billing the customer. An invoice is a legal document meant to be sent to customers or clients that shows them the amount and cost of the products or services that have been provided by the seller. It specifies what the customer must pay according to their payment terms. Determining the shipping address of where the item will be sent. Sourcing the order, determining which facility to ship it from. determining which carrier will be used to ship the item. Issuing order changes initiated by the customer after the sale, substituting for pieces no longer in inventory, or updating the order with newer pieces in inventory. Processing the order, the physical picking and packing of the order at a warehouse or distribution centers. Picking and packing. It is a fundamental part of any supply chain. Picking and packing is the process used when satisfying customer orders, one which should employ a minimum number of steps to improve the order fulfillment process. The picking and the packing process starts with receiving a customer order at the warehouse. Shipping the order, which may go directly to the customer or to one or more distribution points. Delivering the order to the customer. Settling, receiving, and processing payment for the received order. So in this image, I'm showing you the estimated shipping date, which is May 12, 2012. So as the usual, once we receive the item, it's either we have paid the ordered product already through different payment channels like bank transfer, wire transfer, credit debit card, or we can actually pay it in cash. Handling returns of unacceptable or damaged goods by either refilling the order or refunding the customer. Return goods policy is when merchandise damage at the time was received, said damage being attributed to the manufacturing process and not the result of transit or handling damage which occurred during the course of the shipment. Merchandise returned within 90 days in saleable condition with written authorization. Updating inventory. Update inventory levels for a product variant. We can update inventory levels in two ways. Adjust the available quantity by incrementing or decrementing the value of a given amount. Set the available quantity to a given value accordingly to what it is being required. It's a lot of steps that we take for granted, or we just bundle them together under a term like shipping. But there are many stages an order must pass through that involve software systems and physical systems. It's no wonder companies, large and small, are contracting out this function to specialized order fulfillment services providers. Question number 2. What are the steps in the supplier evaluation and selection process? Step 1. Supplier identification. Supplier identification is the first step in the SRM method. Is supplier identification, where the company must sort out and identify all its suppliers to whom they paid invoices over a certain period. In identifying the suitable suppliers, there are few steps that we must consider. The first one is, once you have the selection criteria in place, we must create the pool from which you will select a supplier. During this part of the process, you would want to consider the current suppliers, starting with suppliers that we have experience with and suppliers where we have established relationships with are generally a good idea. Past suppliers, depending upon the reasons why they are past and not the current. Competitors, we may be in a position to buy from a competitor if it is ethical and low risk. Industry groups, many of which are non-profit and maintain databases of member companies, recommendations, and prior business relationships, perhaps created while working at other companies. Internet, which offers myriad opportunities to find, research, and contact potential suppliers. Step 2. Supplier segmentation. This is an important step. The long list of suppliers to whom invoices have been paid must be segmented. Segmentation helps to find those suppliers that are capable of contributing to the business strategy. Only these limited number of suppliers are worth the time and effort to build a close relationship and partnership with. When you strategically think about each supplier in your network, and if we invest the time to examine all of our options, we have to set our organization up for success. Identify suitable suppliers, negotiate, and keep them in contact. Step 3. Relationship analysis. Mainly for the top segment of suppliers classified as interesting to build a partnership with, the company must determine the existing relationship type. This is realized by using the supplier relationship analysis tool. Step 4. Relationship management. Mainly for the top segment of suppliers, the existing relationship type needs to be managed towards the ideal relationship type, which is the leverage core relationship type. Step 5. Evaluation. On a regular basis, the SRM results and lessons learned need to be documented and evaluated. These will lead to a series of recommendations towards the business, like integrating the top segment suppliers for new research and development activities, or proposing to restart step 2, the supplier segmentation. Thank you so much once again for being with me in my submission for laboratory number 3. I really do appreciate the time and effort you have given getting through and checking my laboratories. Please once again be with me on the next set of my submission for this course. Thank you so much.